as I was getting ready to record, some breaking news happened over at CNN, and I need to talk about it because it's my job. It's part of what I do. CNN has suspended Chris Cuomo. So if you haven't been following the story, it's been very interesting to see it develop. Chris Cuomo is the brother of disgraced former New York Andrew Cuomo, who earlier this year was essentially forced out of office in New York after multiple allegations of sexual harassment and sexual assault came out. Andrew Cuomo resigned from office, and then after that, we found out that Chris Cuomo had been advising his brother. And originally, what the story was from Chris was that, hey, you know what? I am helping my brother out. I'm there as a brother would be. I am here to be supportive and listen to him, and every now and then I give my take. Well, it found out yesterday of the recording, as of recording was yesterday, so Monday, since this is coming out on Wednesday. On Monday, it was revealed that Chris Cuomo actually was a lot more hands-on in Andrew Cuomo's response to the sexual assault allegation. MultiMediaMouth.com has an article up, sourced from the New York Post, basically saying that, well, I'll just read it for you. The new line of scrutiny comes after it was revealed how involved Chris was in his brother's response to sexual assault allegations. The New York Post reports that text messages and interview transcripts have been made public that show how hands-on Chris really was. According to the report, Chris reached out to sources in the news world to make information in the news world for more information. CNN released a statement that basically, as of Monday, was saying that, oh, we're looking into this, but later it came out that as of today, Tuesday, that Chris Cuomo was going to be suspended. There were some text messages between Melissa Del Rosa and Chris Cuomo. Del Rosa was Andrew Cuomo's assistant and one of his top aides, basically saying that there's rumor going around from Politico that one or two more people are coming out. Del Rosa sent that to Chris, and then she added, can you check your sources? And Cuomo then responded on it. So this is a huge violation of conflict of interest. You don't do this. There's ways that he could have done this that would have been a little bit more in the realm of acceptable for the role that Chris Cuomo was in. But he didn't do that. Like, he could have easily said, hey, you know what? I'm going to take a quick leave of absence. My family needs me. My brother needs me. I'm going to be there for my brother. But instead, he decided to stay on staff at CNN. He decided to continue to host his primetime CNN show, Cuomo Prime Time, and violated every ethic rule in the book. So Chris Cuomo, as of right now, has been suspended by CNN. CNN released a statement earlier today saying the New York Attorney General's office released transcripts and exhibits Monday that shed new light on Chris Cuomo's involvement in his brother's defense. The documents, which were not privy to before their public release, raised serious questions. When Chris admitted to us that he had offered advice to his brother's staff, he broke our rules and acknowledged that publicly. But we also appreciated the unique position that he was in, understood his need to put his family first and his job second. Pause. I'm pausing that. It's me inserting my comment here. When you are a reporter, to put your family first and your job second, and your job, you step aside. The statement goes on. However, these documents point to a greater level of involvement in his brother's efforts than we previously knew. As a result, we have suspended Chris in further evaluations. I will tell you this: he's probably not going to keep his job. He's probably out of a job. Chris Cuomo is probably fired. If it were me, I'd fire him. If anybody who worked for MultiMediaMouth.com was reporting on their family, or it was a reporter, and they had a family situation that we as an organization were covering, and they were advising their family against our rules and regulations, I would fire that person immediately. Immediately. You don't get to play both sides of the aisle here. So, and full disclosure, I don't like Chris Cuomo. I don't like Andrew Cuomo. I've never liked any of these people that are involved in this story. And it doesn't change the fact that it could be somebody who I like. Jake Tapper over CNN. I like Jake Tapper. Jake Tapper is a pretty good reporter and a pretty good commentator. I like Jake Tapper. I like his work. But if Jake Tapper's brother was governor of Arkansas, and his brother was involved in a scandal, and Tapper was advising his brother while also keeping his job on CNN, during the height of that scandal and the height of him advising his brother, I would be just as critical on Jake Tapper as I am on Chris Cuomo. There is no way in hell that you can do what Chris Cuomo did and keep your job. So with that being said, I think it's time for us to take a commercial break.